How's it going, everybody? It's Jacob the Wildman here, and today we're going to be talking about how to efficiently pack your hiking pack. So I'm going on a 3-day backpacking trip doing the Presidential Traverse starting tomorrow. So I'm just going to be packing my stuff anyway, so figured I would make a video for you guys about how to do it efficiently. So as you can see, with backpacking for 3 days, there's a lot of stuff that I'm bringing here, and it does get a little cumbersome if you pack it the wrong way. So it's worth knowing how to actually put your stuff in the bag the correct way to make it easier for you to carry it. I usually start off with all the lightest things in the bottom. This is just the things that you don't use too much throughout the day, like your sleeping pad, like your tent, a lot of things that you can easily just shove in the bottom. And this is also going to give you a little bit more support on the hip area when you actually have the pack on. So first I'm going to take my sleeping bag, and most packs have a sleeping bag compartment in the bottom, so we're just going to shove it in mine. And I actually have a video about how to pack for a backpacking trip that I made a couple weeks ago, so I'm going to put that link at the end of this video so you guys can actually see what I actually bring on one of these trips. But so now I'm just going to keep going and packing a lot of the things that I'm not really going to use. So I do down here have just like some extra socks, extra underwear, other than the ones I'm already going to be using. So I'm just going to put these at the bottom as well. And it's also a good habit to put everything in individual little bags, especially for rain purposes, and so that everything is organized so you don't have to be looking for different things. Now I have some more clothes. I'm just going to put them in this dry sack. Shove that in here. And then I have a rain tarp for my hammock. We are hammocking on this trip, so I might not end up using this unless it's threatening for rain. So this is a little lighter. I'm just going to shove this in on the side. So now that you have your lighter, infrequently used things at the bottom, what you're going to do is put some of your heavier stuff, you want to be right on the back of here, behind your padding, so that's as close to your body as possible. Because obviously for leverage reasons, if everything is far away from your back, it's going to feel heavier on you. So usually your heaviest stuff is going to be your food. I keep most of my food inside a yurt sack, so we're just going to shove that in there. Along in the yurt sack goes anything that is going to smell. So in here, I just have hot sauce that I bring. I have my utensil that's gonna end up smelling up. I have some mosquito repellent that bears like the smell of. So we're gonna shove that in the yurt sack. Basically anything that I feel like is going to smell is pretty much just gonna go all together. So that's the heavier food items. We're gonna shove that, like I said, in the back, right against the spine, in the middle part of your bag. And on the outside, I tend to put my rain gear and other things that I want quick access to, but I'm just going to fill out the outside of the pack to evenly distribute the weight and push the heavy weight closer to me. Shove the rain gear in there. Then I would shove my hammock in because I want to be able to grab that if I need it. My pack cover and an extra layer. I have my jet boil and my fuel that I'm also going to keep right above the food. Again, as close to the back as possible. And now the inside of my pack is pretty much packed. Tighten this up. Now we're going to talk about what I keep at the top. Basically anything that I just want quick access to throughout the day. It's really good to keep your first aid kit up here, but I'll also keep snacks in here, so I'm just going to throw my snacks inside just because I do want quick access to those. Then inside another waterproof container, I do have extra batteries, paracord, just things to fix things with in case I need to. Also, because I bring camera gear, I do have some chargers here that I don't want to get wet, so I'm going to keep that in this dry sack. My Sawyer mini filter, I keep the plunger in the top because I'm not going to need it as much, but I want this to be really quick access, so I actually keep this inside one of my hip belt pockets. Sometimes I like to bring my coffee maker, so I'm going to bring that in this dry sack. Now the Sawyer mini filter works really well on smart water bottles, so I usually carry about 4 of them, which is just a bit over a gallon, definitely enough for a day. So I usually keep these in the side pockets. And a good little trick with these is if you buy them with the label on, basically what you're gonna do is, as you drink the whole thing, once you're done and you fill it up with river water, take the label off and you know it's dirty water. I usually keep some carabiners at the top of my pack so that I can clip things like this here coffee cup, because I do like coffee in the morning. And I also have some trekking pole holders on my pack. A lot of people just put them on the side or keep them on the front. There's many places you can put them, but mine go right here. All right, now we have a efficiently packed hiking pack ready for me to go for 3 days, and everything is distributed evenly. It doesn't look lumpy and sad. It is filled nicely, it is tight, and that's the way it should be. So I'm also gonna leave a couple links in the description of a couple diagrams of similar situations of packing the pack, so you guys can look at those instead of having to watch the video again. And I'm also gonna leave a list of the things I said in the bottom. So hopefully you guys are all set for your next backpacking trip. Stay wild, people. Have a great day.